How are you, class? Hope you're keeping fine. Right, now I want to look around from the place where you are and observe all the objects that you can see around. Even I'm going to observe all the objects around me. Right, now let's do that together. Okay, yes, I hope you found some objects. Even I found some objects and I'm going to show you few of them. A ruler, some science materials, right? A book, science book, a board, right? Now, can you remember? We discussed that each of these objects are made of a material or materials, right? Now we discussed about this last term. I hope you haven't forgotten, right? We also spoke about the properties, right? Now let me tell you one important thing, right? Every material has its own specific property, right? Now think about the world that we live, right? All of us use lots of different objects, and these objects are made of materials, right? Right, isn't it? It's correct, right? So today we are going to learn about it, and we are going to do another new topic about materials. That's about sorting materials. It's about sorting materials, right? So if you have your learner's book, the science learner's book, you can turn to page number 48 and you can refer this page, right? Okay, now let me show you the objects and the materials that I will be using for this activity. Now we are going to do an activity. It's activity time. So let me show you the objects. I'm going to use a balloon, right? A block of wood, a stone, some cotton wool, a tissue, right? Then a metal spoon and a metal fork and a piece of glass. Right, now let me place these objects once again over here. Now we are going to consider the properties of these materials and sort them. Now today we are going to consider only these properties: hard, soft, dull and shiny, right? All of us know lots of different other properties, but we are going to consider only those properties, right? Now to sort them, I have made some cards like this. That's hard and soft, right? And I have two trays for those. I'm going to place all the blue hard objects in the blue tray, soft objects in this red tray. Right, now let us sort these objects quickly, right? What about the piece of wood or the block of wood? Where can I place it? I have to place it under hard or soft? Under hard. So let me use this blue tray to place this, right? What about this balloon, right? I have to place it under hard or soft. I can place it over here, soft, right? I need to tell you one more thing. Now if you have these materials at home, the materials that I showed you, you also can join along with me, right? Okay, what about the piece of cotton wool? You can place it over here, no, under hard or soft. Can I place it under hard? No, I have to place it over here, soft. Okay, then what about this tissue? It's hard or soft? It's soft, so I have to place it once again over here, right? Then what about this stone? It's hard, so I have to place it here under hard, right? The metal fork and the metal spoon, it's hard, right? So I have to place it over here under hard. So I'm going to place it in this blue tray. Right. Then what about the piece of glass? Right. Piece of glass. It's hard. So I have to place it inside this blue tray under hard. Right. Now we have discussed about two properties. Let us discuss about the other two properties and solve the objects. Dull and shiny. Dull and shiny. Right. So let me put all these things back again and sort these objects into those two groups. I have made two more cards like this. Dull and shiny. What does dull mean? It doesn't give a bright look. It doesn't shine, right? And also shiny, of course, you all know, right? So I'm going to place it over here. Right. Now when I take a balloon like this, it shines. Now we use them for parties, right? So it shines. Now I'm going to place it under this board. So I can use this red tray to place all the red shiny objects. I will place it here. Then what about this block of wood or piece of wood? Does this shine? No, right? So it's dull. So let me place it under dull over here. So I will use this blue tray to place them. Then what about this stone? Doesn't shine, right? So I can leave it over here. The metal spoon and the fork, right? It shines, so I can place it under shining objects, right? Then the tissue doesn't shine, right? So I have to place it under dull objects, right? What about the mirror or the piece of glass? It shines, so I have to place it over here, right? Right. Now I hope you understood this activity. Now if you have these objects at home, even you can do this at home, right? So let me put all these objects back again. Okay, right. Now before wrapping up, I want you to remember these words. You can't forget these words, right? When we do this lesson, you have to remember all these words: materials, objects, properties, and sorting, right? Now I have uploaded an assignment, right? You can complete it at home. Remember, if you can complete it well, you will be rewarded. And one more thing, I have a song for you, so you can enjoy that song. Have a nice day. See you soon. Welcome back, class. Now today we are going to do a continuation of the previous lesson. Remember, students, we sorted materials according to the properties, right? And today we are going to learn another new method, and that's called the branching tree database method. Branching tree database method, right? So I'm going to use some of the objects and materials to do this, and it's given in your textbook, the Science Learner's book, right? Now I'm sure most of you all have this textbook with you, the Learner's book. You can turn to page number 49 and refer this page. If not, I will be uploading this page, right? You can refer this page, right? Now to do this activity, I'm going to consider only three properties today, right? Hard, shiny, and waterproof, right? Now if you like, you can consider other properties also, but I'm going to consider only these three properties, right? And I will be using some objects. Now when I show these objects, if you have the objects at home, you can bring them and join along with me, right? If not, you can observe the activity very carefully, right? Now these are some of the objects and the materials that I will be using today, right? A piece of sponge, stone, a silver paper ribbon, a wooden dice. Now if you don't have a wooden dice, you can use a wooden cube, right? You don't need to worry, okay? Right, then umbrella, tissue, a plastic lid, polythene, paper, cloth. Right, now you can use any of these objects and materials to do this activity, but I am going to take 2 of each to do this activity, 2 each. Right, now for this property I am going to take 2 objects, for these 2 objects, for this property another 2 objects, right? So first of all, let me begin with this property, heart. Right, I am going to take these 2 objects or materials, sponge and a stone, right? Okay, now when I consider, if I consider the piece of sponge, right, is this hard? No, it's very, very soft. So where can I place it? Can I place it under yes or no? No, it's not hard, so it's soft. I have to place it under no. Now I am unable to leave it like this, so I will place it on the table like this, right? Okay, then I will place it over here, right? Then what about this stone? It's very hard, right? You can feel it and see, right? So where can I place it? Under yes or no? I have to place it under yes, okay? Right, now I am unable to leave it like this, so I will leave it on the table. Right, now we are going to move on to the next property, shiny, right? Now let me show you this block of wood or the dice, right? Okay, now is this shiny? No, we learned about wood in our previous lesson also, right? In our previous activity also, right? It doesn't shine, right? So we can leave it under yes or no. I have to leave it under yes, no, or no. Under yes or no. I have to place it under no, it doesn't shine, right? Okay, so when you are doing this, you have to be very careful, right? And you have to think very carefully. Okay, then what about this silver paper ribbon? It shines, right? So where can I place it? Under yes or no? Yeah, it shines, no? So I have to place it under yes or no. Can I place it under no? No, I have to place it under yes because it shines. So I will leave it here. Right, now I am going to take 2 materials for the next property, waterproof, right? Okay, let me take a lid, a plastic lid, a tissue. Right, now to do this I need a bottle of water, so keep everything ready, right? Right, now, and I will use a tray like this so that the water doesn't go all over. So right, I'm going to place it down, and now I'm going to pour some water over this lid. When you are pouring the water, you have to be very careful and you have to pour it very gently and observe very carefully. Now if you have these materials, you can do it along with me, right? And observe very carefully. Right, now can you see or did you observe this lid absorbing any water? Observe very carefully. No, I'm sure you saw that. Right, if you want, you can measure this water, the amount of water, to check and see whether it's the same using a measuring cylinder or a measuring jug, right? So you must have observed it same. So that means it doesn't absorb any water. It doesn't absorb any water, right? So where can I place it? Under waterproof, right? Yeah, it's waterproof. So under here. So I have to place it over here, right? Then I'm going to take the next material or the next object, right? Now I need a tray like this, and I'm going to use a tissue for this, right? And I'm going to pour some water into this tray like this, right? Okay, now before I place the tissue, I need to do something very quickly. I will tell you why, right? Okay, now let me place this tissue inside this tray very gently like this and observe very carefully. Right, now if I take this tissue like this out, right, if I take it out, you can notice something, right, that it has absorbed certain amount of water, right, from this tray. So where can I place it, right? Is it waterproof? No, it's not waterproof. It has absorbed water, so I have to leave it over under, yes or no? No, right? So I will place it over here now. Right, now let me tell you why I use this, right? Now can you see, did this absorb any water? It's made out of polythene. No, it did not absorb any water. So you can use, right, other materials also and do these activities, right? You can consider other properties, not only these three properties: hard, shiny and waterproof, but most of you all know all the other properties, right? So you can consider those also, and you can do the branching tree data method sorting at home. Right, now I need to tell you something. I have uploaded an assignment, right? You can do it at home, right? If you do it well, right, very neatly, you will be rewarded, right? Okay, now I hope you enjoyed this lesson and the activities that we did, right? And you can do this activity at home again and see, right? So have a pleasant day.